What's up, guys? It is Canadian Gee here, back with episode number 2 of the Minnesota Wild franchise mode series here on the channel. Last episode, we went through our organization, roster-wise, took a look around the league and the upcoming draft class. And in this episode, we are going to play the season opener here against the Colorado Avalanche. But before we head into the game, let's take a look at the lineups that they are working with. So we'll go to View Lines. And let's take a look at the Colorado Avalanche, see what they are working with here to start game 1 of year number 1. So the top line, they have Andre Burakovsky. Alright, they're separating the Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen line. Burakovsky with McKinnon and Rantanen, still a top line in the NHL for sure. Landeskog with Kadri and Saad. Third line, you have Jost, Soderberg, and Comfer. Fourth line, Calvert, Bellemare, and Donskoy. A very good team, very deep, I would say. Defensively, Sam Girard, Cale Makar, Devon Toews, Eric Johnson, then Ryan Graves with Patrick Nemeth. In the net, they have Philip Grubauer and Devin Dubnyk. Scratch players, Bowen Byram being one and Valery Nichushkin being another. So it's a very good team here in Colorado. We're going to have our hands full as we are going to play the full game here against the Colorado Avalanche. And I will see you guys in the game. We're here at the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, home of the Colorado Avalanche, where the Minnesota Wild are in town to take on the Avalanche. In net for the Avalanche, you have Philip Grubauer, making his first start of the year. And in net for the Minnesota Wild is none other than Kaapo Kähkönen, making his 5th career appearance in the NHL. He is 3-1 in his career. We're set to get underway. Kaprizov, Eriksson, Ek, and Zuccarello going up against Burakovsky, McKinnon, and Rantanen, and we are underway. Opening faceoff is won by Eriksson Ek, and Sutter is going to dump it in behind the net where it's picked up by Sam Girard. Girard skates with it, pass to Makar. Makar across the red line, dekes around a defender. Makar back to Rantanen. Rantanen shoots, saved by Kaapo Kähkönen. Rebound, Eriksson Ek has it. Eriksson Ek up to Matt Zuccarello. Turns at the boards. Zuccarello to Spurgeon. Shoots it. That's blocked and sent into the corner. McKinnon is going to pick it up. Knocked off the puck, but Girard has it, who passes it to Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen to Andre Burakovsky. He's going to get it in deep. Spurgeon is back to pick it up. Along the boards to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek skates with it. We have an upcoming penalty here. It's going to be a power play upcoming for the Minnesota Wild, as that's going to be Nathan McKinnon going off for interference. 2:57 into the game, and the Wild are going to get an early power play. So the first unit power play is coming on. Kadri and Bellemare are the penalty killers up front. Face-off won by the Wild. It's Kevin Fiala at the point. Fiala shoots it. That's blocked by his own man, Parise. Resetting. Parise back to the point to Dumba. Dumba skates along the blue line. Goes around his own man. Back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov can't keep it in. It's Bellemare who gets it down deep. Dumba's there to pick it up. Brego pass to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Pass to Kaprizov. Back to Fiala. One-timer. Broken stick on the play. And Kadri clears. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. A shorthanded goal from Nazem Kadri. What is Kevin Fiala doing? I went for the puck because he has no stick. I don't know what he's hitting it for. It was cleared. He could have went and got his own stick. We're on the man advantage. If he just goes and gets a stick, we're fine. But the Colorado Avalanche take advantage of the miscommunication or just the miscue or whatever you want to call it by Kevin Fiala. And the Avalanche are on the board first. Eric Johnson's behind the net. He's going to get knocked off the puck. And here's Eriksson Ek. Everyone's going off for a line change. He's going to follow. Jordan Greenway tries to get around his man. Cannot. Back to the point to Brodin, who's not there, and the puck goes down the ice. Spurgeon. Long breakout past the Greenway. Across the blue line. Greenway turns. And he shoots it. That's blocked. Doesn't get through. Makar. Over the glass. And he's going to go off for a delay game. A 38-second 5-on-3 upcoming for the Minnesota Wild. It's got too much of it. Try to get it off the high board. And it just goes right over. No debate there. Colorado wins the faceoff. It's Graves. Across the red line. Poke checked off by Spurgeon. And the Wild have it. Past to Greenway. He has space and room. Greenway to Zuccarello. Back to Spurgeon. To Brodin. Brodin shoots it. Blocked. Doesn't get through. It's Greenway along the boards to Johansson. Pass to Spurgeon and doesn't get through. And another penalty call coming up. Holding call against Patrick Nemeth. It can be an extended 5-on-3. The Avalanche being very undisciplined here early in this first period. First unit comes on for the Wild power play. Eriksson wins the faceoff. It's Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Button hooks at the faceoff dot. Fiala shoots it. Stopped by Grubauer, and he'll hold. Kevin Fiala giving another chance to be on the power play after the very bad play the previous time he was out. Erik Johnson has it. Johnson, breakout pass to Soderberg across the blue line. Soderberg dekes into the middle, shoots it, saved by Kakkonen. Graves has it. Pass to Johnson. Killing a lot of time here, but it's Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov, stopped by Grubauer. What a save! Kaprizov has it again, shoots it. Another glove save by Grubauer. Not once, but twice, Kaprizov was robbed of a high scoring chance. What a save that was with the glove by Philip Grubauer. First unit stays out there. Kadri, the lone penalty killing forward, as he's going to win that faceoff, and Johnson gets it deep. Matt Dumba to Eriksson Ek. Can't hold on. Dumba has it across the blue line. Dumba shoots it. Just gets a pad on it as Grubauer. Eriksson Ek to Kaprizov. Behind the net, it's Kaprizov to Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek to Parise. To Dumba. To Fiala. Shoots it. That goes just wide off the pad of Grubauer. Johnson clears. Fiala is there to pick it up. Fiala to Kaprizov to Parise. Parise over to Eriksson Ek. Can't get it though. Oh, across the ice. But Parise has it to Kaprizov. Across to Eriksson Ek, just wide of the net. Eriksson Ek tries to button hook. Parise down to Eriksson Ek. To Parise, back to Eriksson Ek. Back to Parise. Can't get it through. It's Makar who gets it deep, and another penalty call coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and tune the sliders here. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. I'll be 1 second. All right, so I just went ahead and tuned the sliders a little bit so we don't see every dump be a penalty. I mean, we've already had 4 power plays in 7 minutes of game time. So I tuned it down a lot. Zuccarello has it. Pass to Johansson, shoots it. Pad save by Grubauer. He'll hold. Plenty of opportunity here for the Wild to convert to tie the game. As Colorado leads 1-0. Face-off win, it's Spurgeon. The captain of the Wild. Spurgeon shoots it. Blocker save. It's Greenway. Off the boards to Zuccarello. Picked off by Soderberg. Here comes Soderberg one-on-one with the defender. Gerard shoots it. Doesn't get through. Breakout pass to Greenway. Jordan Greenway. Tries to dig into the middle. Loses it. It's off the boards. Spurgeon shoots it. That's blocked up high by his own player. It's Johansson who has it. Off the boards. Spurgeon Shoots it. Tipped on by Zuccarello, and Grubauer will hold. First unit comes back on for the Wild. So Eriksson loses that face-off. Johnson gets it deep. Kevin Fiala. To Zach Parise. Sends it deep. Eriksson is there to pick it up. Eriksson behind the net. Looking for a play. It's Eriksson to Kevin Fiala. Kevin Fiala can't get it through. As Grubauer picks it up and he'll hold it. Eriksson on the faceoff again. Gets tied up. It's Nemeth who gets it deep. Matt Dumba. Zeta corral it. Pass to Kaprizov. One man to beat. He beats him. Kaprizov pad save by Grubauer. Eriksson to Matt Dumba. Shoots it. It's blocked and sent out of play. Kirill Kaprizov gets robbed again. Philip Grubauer, the German native, has been sharp so far. Zuccarello shoots it. That's blocked. Belmar gets it deep. 10 seconds to go in the Wild power play. Zuccarello has it. Matt Zuccarello. Along the boards. Along the boards. It's Johansson. Pass to Spurgeon. Shoots it over the net. It's Makar to Graves to Belmar. Gets it deep. The Avalanche are killed off the power play. Greenway up to Zuccarello. Another penalty call coming up here. Nothing I can do against a hold. But Nazem Kadri goes off. As the Wild get another power play opportunity. I don't know if I like that call. That's a little bit of a weak call. But we'll take it. Another power play here. We're 0 for 4 so far in this game. Fiala to Kaprizov. Dumba backhands it on net. Makar stops it from getting through. But Landeskog gives it right back to Grubauer as he'll hold. About 10 minutes gone here in the first. The only goal was a miscommunication by Kevin Fiala as he gave Kadri a wide open net. And the Avalanche lead 1-0. Kaprizov to Eriksson. Back to Kaprizov. To Eriksson. Off the net, it's Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov. Gets knocked out to puck, but it's Eriksson who picks it up again. Eriksson. Back to Fiala. Kevin Fiala down low to Eriksson. Pass to Fiala. Back down to Eriksson. Looking for a play here. It's Eriksson. Comes up to the top of the face-off dot. Goes all the way around. Button hooks to Parise. Back to Eriksson. Eriksson behind the net. Looking for a play here. Eriksson loses it as Belmar gets it deep. Fiala's there to pick it up. Right back into the zone they come. Kaprizov is around his man. Kaprizov shoots it wide of the net. Parise. Kaprizov shoots it, blocked. Makar gets it deep. Fiala behind the net. To Brodin. To Johansson. Marcus Johansson. Back to Spurgeon. To Brodin. Shoots it. Pad save. Greenway. 20 seconds to go in the power play, but it's Greenway. Greenway down low to Johansson. Back to Greenway. Tries to get it to his man, but it's picked off. The Avalanche will get it down deep, and they'll kill off another power play. Up to Greenway. Around his man, 2-on-1. Johansson. Back to Greenway. Stopped by the glove of Grubauer, and he'll hold. Dominant showing on the power play. But the Avalanche kill it off again. 8:01 here to go in the first. Still 1-0 Colorado. Landeskog gets the puck off the faceoff. Pass to Taves. To Kadri. To Johnson. Johnson to Kadri. To Saad. To Taves. Across the blue line. It's Devon Taves. Can't get it through, but it's Brad Hunt who picks it up. Pass to Marcus Foligno. Gets it deep. Behind the net to pick it up is Devon Taves. Poke checked off his stick. It's Makar who's there to pick it up. Kadri on the boards. Landeskog. Gets around Susi. Landeskog can't get it deep. It's Susi who has it. Pass to Hartman. Ryan Hartman. Button hooks. To Parise shoots it. Pad save by Grubauer. Burakovsky around Susi. Saad. Brandon Saad shoots it. Save. Rebound. It's cleared away. Susi can't get it out, but Hartman gets it, and Parise will get it out. Zach Parise gets it deep. Makar. Pass to Devon Taves. To Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen has it. Toe drags around his man. Rantanen back to the punt to Taves. Taves shoots it. It's blocked. Doesn't get through. Burakovsky out front. Stopped by Kakkonen. And he'll hold. Nice play by Kadri to get open in the middle. An even better pass by Burakovsky, but an even better save from Kaapo Kakkonen. Suter to Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov skating around his man. Kaprizov back to Spurgeon. Spurgeon shoots it. It's blocked, sent into the corner. McKinnon. To Nemeth. To Rantanen. Rantanen across the blue line. Mikko Rantanen. Poke checked off by Suter. Rantanen out in front, wide of the net. Big hit there on the boards. It's Mikko Rantanen who has it. To Burakovsky. Picked off by Zuccarello. Zuccarello dekes around his man. Zuccarello has a man. Eriksson Ek stopped by the blocker of Grubauer. And that's going to do it for the first period of play. 1-0 Colorado after 1. Okay, that's pretty anticlimactic. But we're back here for the second period of play. It's McKinnon and Eriksson Ek. McKinnon wins the faceoff. It's Sam Girard. Girard to McKinnon. To Burakovsky. Burakovsky slap shot. Blocked in front by his own man, McKinnon. Kaprizov has it. Kaprizov gets around his man. Kaprizov to Eriksson Ek. Can't get the shot through. On the board, Zuccarello to Suter. He comes all the way out of the zone. It's Burakovsky. Knocked off his man by Zuccarello. It's Suter back to Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello back to the point to Suter. Suter shoots it. Blocked in front. Spurgeon pinches. Can't get to it. It's Rantanen. Grubauer has it. He'll hold. Fiala, Raskin, Greenway out there for the second line for the Wild. Faceoff won by the Avalanche. It's Kadri. Johnson has it. Poke checked off by Taves. Taves has it. Fiala has it all on the boards. It's Johnson. Brandon Saad. Poke checked off. Devon Taves to Nazem Kadri. To Johnson. To Saad. Brandon Saad. Can't get it through. Now we got a foot race. Saad and Dumba. Saad gets there first. Hit hard by Victor Rask. Taves to Johnson to Kadri. To Taves. Back to Johnson. To Saad. Dekes around his man. Gets into the zone. Brandon Saad. Out in front. Stopped by Kakkonen with the right pad. Jordan Greenway. Pass to Victor Rask. Victor Rask back to Matt Dumba on the point. It's Greenway who has possession of the puck. Matt Dumba cross to Brodin. He shoots it wide of the net. Johnson to Soderberg. Pass to Jost. Tyson Jost behind the trapezoid. He has it, but Johansson's there to pick it up. Marcus Johansson to Nick Bjugstad. Off the skate, but he picks it up again. Gets it deep. Patrick Nemeth to JT Comfer. To Tyson Jost. Puck checked out by Bjugstad, but Nemeth gets it to Soderberg, who gets it to Donskoy. Jonas Donskoy poked off by Sutter. It's Graves. Graves loses it to Johansson. Off the boards, picked up by Jost, but it's picked up by Eric Janek, who has a breakaway. Eric Janek stopped. Rebound. He picks up his own rebound. It's Eric Janek back to the point to Sutter. To Spurgeon. To Eric Janek. Shoots it. Glove save by Grubauer. He'll hold. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting like a misinput here. I'm trying to shoot up, and it's not letting me shoot up. I think it's definitely my controller. Hopefully it's fixed now. 9:27 to go in the second period. The Avalanche still lead 1-0. Spurgeon can't hold on to it. It's Sutter. Breaks his stick on the play. Gonna go get a stick. Go get a stick. Go get a stick. Eric Janek has it. Up the nice pick off. It's Suter. Suter shoots it. The blocker save. Sam Girard. Held up by Kaprizov, but Burakovsky picks it up for the Avalanche. Here comes Burakovsky. Pass to Donskoy. Shoots it. Glove save. Hunt has it. To Nick Bonino. Gets it deep. To meet the puck, it's Sam Girard. To Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. Mikko Rantanen. Around his man. Mikko Rantanen tries to deke around another. Off the skate. Break up pass to Foligno. Marcus Foligno back to Brad Hunt. Crosses Soucy. Shoots it. That's deflected just wide by Zuccarello. Girard. To McKinnon. To Burakovsky. Burakovsky gets hit off by Soucy. And it's Brad Hunt. Up to Nick Bonino. Off the boards and deep. Graves to Nemeth. To McKinnon. McKinnon to Saad. Runs back to Nemeth. Can't get the shot through. As Brad Hunt picks it up. Pass up to Nick Bjugstad. Nick Bjugstad. Around his man. Button hooks. Pass to Brodin. Brodin shoots it. That's a pad save. Graves loses it. Big hit there. Down goes the wild player. It's Graves. Pass to Landeskog. Landeskog out in front, just wide. Prusy can't get possession of the puck. It's Saad. Behind the net to Kadri. Out in front, another blocker save by Kakkonen. Johansson gets it in deep. Prusy chases. It's Devon Taves. Loses it, but picks it up. It's Taves behind the net. Pass to Comfer. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Nazem Kadri has it. Gets around his man. Potential 2-on-1. Kadri across. Pad save by Kakkonen. Kevin Fiala along the boards and across the blue line. It's Johnson. Johnson gives it to Comfer. Comfer loses it to Fiala. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. The Wild still trail 1-0 as we head into the third. Not many faceoffs in that second period. We're shooting them 18-10. We have 5 power plays. We're 0-4. Very good passing by both teams. Rafael Grubauer has been the difference maker. We head into the third period. Still down by 1. We need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Let's go. Face-off on by McKinnon. It's Makar. Makar Durant to McKinnon, back to Burakovsky. Burakovsky to Zuccarello, to Eric Janek. Loses it to McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon along the boards. McKinnon out in front of Burakovsky, stopped by Kakkonen. And he'll give it out to Kaprizov. On the boards, it's Suter. Break up pass to Zuccarello. Zuccarello's around his man. Matt Zuccarello. Pad save by Grubauer. Rantanen has it, loses it. It's Kaprizov. Jared Spurgeon gets it in deep. It's Branson in there to pick it up. Along the boards, it's Eriksson Ek. Back down to Zuccarello. Sam Girard has it. Burakovsky loses it. It's Zuccarello who is applying the pressure. Sam Girard gets hit along the boards hard. Spurgeon gets it back in deep. Makar loses it to Zuccarello. Makar breakout pass to Burakovsky to Rantanen. Rantanen to McKinnon. McKinnon, gets it in deep. Spurgeon up to Victor Rask. Around his man. Victor Rask. Pass to Brodin, shoots it. Saved by Grubauer. He'll hold. Up and down action here in the third period. Wild still trail 1-0. Victor Rask versus Nazem Kadri. Kadri ties them up. Face off won by Saad. Saad gets hit. It's Victor Rask who picks it up. Victor Rask. Pass to Greenway. Shoots it. Can't get it through. It's Rask to Dumba. Backhand shot. Stopped by the blocker of Grubauer. Greenway to Victor Rask. Loses it to Kadri. It's Matt Dumba who has it. To Fiala. To Victor Rask. Back to Kevin Fiala. Around his man. Pass to Brodin. Shoots it. That gets deflected behind the net. It's Fiala who has it. Fiala Brodin. To Dumba. To Fiala. To Greenway. Across the blue line to Brodin. To Bjugstad. It's Kadri. Kadri gets hit along the boards by Brodin. Brodin picks it up. Jonas Brodin. Button hooks again. It's Brodin. To Greenway. To Dumba. Slap shot stopped by the glove of Grubauer, who saw it the entire way as he'll cover and hold. Third line for both teams are out there. That faceoff was won by the Wild. It's Johansson. Shoots it wide of the net. Parise. To Brad Hunt. Carson Soucy shoots it. He scores! Carson Soucy has tied the game! Off the one-timer shot from the point. Gets through Grubauer. That's Soucy's first goal of the year. 10 minutes into the third. We're tied at 1. Grubauer got a big piece of it, redirected it into the behind the net. Perfectly played shots by Carson Soucy, as this hockey game is tied. Eriksson Ek wins that faceoff. It's Kaprizov who gets it in deep. Behind the net is Ryan Graves who has it. To Soderberg. To Comfer. Greenway and Parise assist on the goal. Eriksson Ek. Breakoff pass to Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello. Stops and goes. Zuccarello shoots it. Pad save. Rebound. Can't get it through. It's Zuccarello. Back to Sutter. Slap shot wide of the net. It's Graves to Comfer. Ryan Suter. Shoots it in deep. It's Nemeth. Patrick Nemeth. The former Detroit Red Wing and Dallas Star takes it across the red line. Can't get it through. It's Soderberg to Graves to Donskoy. Donskoy back to Graves. Shoots it blocked by Spurgeon. Soderberg to Donskoy. Glove save by Kapanen. Eriksson that gets tripped on the play. Another power play opportunity coming up for the Wild with 5:45 to go. Cale Makar hits that for the third time today. Eriksson had him beat. Makar desperately tried to get his stick in to disrupt the puck carrier, but he trips him. Faceoff won by the Wild. It's Spurgeon. Spurgeon shoots it. Can't get it through. It's Taves to Kadri. Gets it deep. The second unit starts off this power play. Jordan Greenway. Pass to Zuccarello. Matt Zuccarello. On the board to Spurgeon. Spurgeon shoots it wide of the net. It's Johansson. Marcus Johansson. Johansson to Zuccarello. Zuccarello shoots it. High save by Grubauer. He'll hold. First unit comes out there for the Wild. With 5:12 to go in regulation. Face off one by the Avalanche, and he'll get it deep. 1:20 to go in the power play. Fiala to Eriksson Ek, who's been everywhere so far in this game. Kirill Kaprizov. Pass to Eriksson Ek. Shoots it wide. Blocker side. Eriksson Ek has it behind the net. Eriksson Ek. He's dangerous with the puck. Around the net, Parise to Eriksson Ek. Wraparound shot stopped by Grubauer. Kaprizov has it. To Eriksson Ek. To Crosby. Parise can't get it through. It's Parise. Off the boards. Eriksson Ek can't find it. Graves gets it deep. Kevin Fiala has it. Zach Parise across the blue line. Parise to Kaprizov. Shoots it wide. It's Graves who has it behind the net. To Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. Gets hit off the puck. Bellemare to Graves. Deep. One more rush here for the Wild. Eriksson Ek. Across the blue line. Eriksson Ek. Pass to Dumba. Parise. Tries to get it in deep, but cannot. It's Johnson. Picked up by Parise. Eriksson Ek has it. 2 seconds and one. Dumba shoots it just wide. Devon Toews has it. Out to Cale Makar. Freshly out of the box. Makar. Poke checked off his stick. It's Burakovsky who has it. Burakovsky dumps it in. Fiala. Long stretch pass to Johansson. It's picked up by Girard. Burakovsky. To Girard. Picked off again. Girard. To Burakovsky. Picked off by Johansson. Zuccarello. Can't get it past Toews. Devon Toews. Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen has it. Poke checked off his stick. Pass to Spurgeon. To Johansson. Picked up by Rantanen. To Toews. Toews can't get the shot through. Long breakout pass to Zuccarello. He's around his man. Greenway can't get the shot through. It's Makar. Greenway to Brodin. Shoots it blocked. Rantanen has it. It's Brodin. Gets it deep. McKinnon to Makar. Cale Makar. Skates with it. Gets it to McKinnon. Pass to Saad. To Landeskog. Shoots it. Wide blocker side. Makar. Back to Landeskog. Shoots it. Saved by Kakkonen. McKinnon back to Toews. Back to Makar. To Saad. To McKinnon. Shoots it. Can't get it through. Johansson to the boards. It's Dumba. Long pass to Parise. Didn't touch it, but they're going to rule off the ice saying it's Devon Toews. 3 seconds and one. That will do it for regulation. We head to sudden death overtime here in Game 1 against the Colorado Avalanche. Tied at 1. The stats after regulation. Shots are 26-14 in favor of the Wild. Passing percentage very, very similar. 6 power plays to 0. We have a big overtime period coming up here. 3-on-3. Lots of space out there. McKinnon, Rantanen, Eriksson Ek, Kaprizov are the forwards out there. Here we go. Cale Makar to Nathan McKinnon. Broken up by Eriksson Ek. It's Kaprizov. Who's going to skate with it? To Eriksson Ek. Pass to Dumba. Matt Dumba. Around his man. Has plenty of room. Gets hit off the puck. Here comes McKinnon. Back checking is Kaprizov. Rantanen. Nice back check there from Kaprizov. He gets it to Kaprizov. He's around his man. He has a breakaway. Kaprizov scores! Kirill Kaprizov in overtime wins it for the Wild. His first career NHL goal comes in overtime, and he secures the win for the Minnesota Wild. Comeback complete. Game winner by Kirill Kaprizov. The play all started with Kirill Kaprizov coming on the back check. Took away the puck. Gave it to Eriksson, who sprung the then Kaprizov for a breakaway, who made no mistake to win the game in overtime. That is going to do it for me here in episode number 2 of the Minnesota Wild franchise mode series here on the channel. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want to see more content on what you just saw, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in episode number 3.